guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Stacey. If you're new here, welcome. Kick your feet up. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and always rocking with your girl. If you can't already tell by the title of this video, today we will be doing a chit chat get ready with me Valentine's edition. So if you would like to see how I got this look, and if you would like to get ready with me, please keep watching. Did go ahead and completed my brows off camera because I know you guys are sick and tired of seeing me do my brows. Anyways, the next thing I'm going to be doing is applying my primer, and this is the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Lovin' Primer. Blah. Just going to take, this is amazing. Like, this helps your foundation to just glide on, and it's never the same without it. Of course, you don't have to use a primer. You can use a moisturizer if you have a really great moisturizer, but ideally you want to put something on as a base before your foundation. The next thing I'm going to be doing is applying my color corrector. I'm just going to be correcting just a few spots on my face that have a little imperfection and I want to smooth out. So I'm taking the orange shade because my undertone is a little bit orange. I'm going to be using that one and applying it around my mouth. And my nose. So anywhere that you want to correct, where you have dark circles, you can apply this color corrector and it'll help to even out the foundation when you apply it. What I'll be doing is applying my concealer on the lid in preparation for my shadow, and I'll be using a combination of these two concealers today. You guys know I absolutely love the LA Girl Pro Concealer, so I'll be using the Cocoa Tan, and this one is the Fawn. I'm going to be using these two because I kind of want it, I don't want it too bright, but I want like a balanced look. So I'm gonna be using both of them and applying it on the lids, just like so. I haven't really decided what color I'm gonna be doing as yet, so still gotta decide that. Next thing I'm going to be doing is applying my setting powder on the concealer that I just applied. That way there's no creasing on my shadow when I'm ready to apply it. I love this stuff. This is really good. If you don't have this, you definitely need to get yourself one. It's either this or the Laura Mercier blah. The Laura Mercier. I love those two for setting powders. I cannot speak today for the life of me. Like, I had a really long day. How are you guys doing though? It's Valentine's weekend. What are you guys doing? What you doing? What you doing there? Are you guys going out? Psych, you can't go anywhere. We're all stuck inside. Even if you ain't got a boo, it's okay. I'm here with you. Let's get this look together. So today for this look, I will be using my Jaclyn Hill palette volume 2, and this is the only palette I'm using today. Fingers crossed. I honestly just want to complete a look from this palette, only this palette. It's a challenge for me today, so let's see. I think I'm gonna be starting off with this color, and it's called Next. I'm just gonna start that off in the crease. Yeah, because I think for this look, I want it to be cute, but not too over the top. So I'm just going to be applying that pink in the crease, just like so. So what have you guys been up to? What are we doing for Valentine's? Like, you guys got to get creative, honestly. I mean, I'm getting dressed up, but where am I going? Nowhere. And that's okay. That's completely fine. I mean, just because we're in quarantine, that doesn't mean we gotta be boring. You know what I mean? Like, I'm having a date in my living room. Yep. So, I want to talk about something really quick. The other day, me and one of my girls were having this conversation, and we were talking about if you would let your partner have a best friend or a bestie of the opposite sex. So we were having a little debate, and she was saying it's completely okay and I was against it. Well, I wasn't really against it. I was just saying, like, it depends. Like, it all depends on the relationship. It depends on a number of things. So if they were friends before we met, of course I can't say anything about that. I can't do anything about that. But if we're together and then all of a sudden you just pop up with a surprise bestie, like, hey, by the way, this is my bestie, like, that cannot happen. So that's number one. I'm not okay with that, and I don't think anybody will be okay with that. You know what I mean? That's just absolutely weird. So on my part, I was saying I'm not okay with it because, of course, you know, you want your other half to have a life and to have a social life or whatever, but there have to be boundaries. Like, that person have to know that you have someone, and you also have to respect your relationship. And I know a lot of people would say, oh, you know, you're what is the word? You're insecure. And I got something for y'all, because when you're in a relationship with somebody, that person can either build up your confidence in the relationship, or they can make you feel insecure. Like, if my partner isn't making me feel secure, then I won't. If that partner doesn't have enough respect for our relationship to know, you know what, like, there has to be boundaries. It doesn't matter if we're because, for example, like, I have one of my best friends is a guy, and we used to hang out a lot, but from get relationship, I kind of distance myself. And it's not because, oh, you know, I feel any kind of way. I just know how relationships are. I'm a woman. I know how women are, and I don't want to send the wrong message. You know what I mean? Like, so I just, like, took a step back. I mean, of course, if you're best friend with that person, it doesn't matter how long you're apart for. When you get back together or you reunite, it's like you haven't been apart. You know what I mean? So I kind of, like, take a step back because, obviously, like I said, I don't want to send the wrong message. So it all depends on, I know, like, you've all been there. We've all been there where we have that one friend who we think their partner is trash, especially if we have feeling for them. Like, I've been there. Like, I have experienced that, so I know how that works. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm okay with it if there's boundaries. But you know, some friends, like the example that I just gave you, some friends have feelings for their friends. It might not be as deep as, you know, oh, I want to date you, but you have some type of attachment and you just don't know how to control that. I've seen it. I've experienced it, and so for me, the best thing is, if you find yourself in that situation, is to just, like, back off. And if that's your friend, you would want their relationship to work too, right? So definitely, there has to be boundaries in the relationship or the friendship, that friendship. You know what I mean? So y'all don't come for me, because this is a two-way street. Ooh, I almost poked myself in my eye. But yeah, this is like this color is pretty. This is so nice. Look at that. That is so cute. Yeah, it's a two-way street. You have to respect your relationship, and your friend, if that's truly your friend would definitely not want to make your partner feel uncomfortable by doing things that may seem like it's inappropriate and stuff like that. Well, I've been talking for way too long. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? Are you with it or you're not with it? Like, comment in the comment section and let me know if I'm crazy. I mean, this is the 21st century. You can't put anything past anyone. Color, I'm going to be using this color, and this is called Certified. It's like a white, and I'm just gonna be putting it on the ball of my eye. So I'm not doing a cut crease today because I don't want to do a cut crease. So yeah, I'm just gonna be applying that white just right here. It's a really nice color. I love this white. It's like soft. And you're just gonna be blending those two colors. Look at that. Look at how nice that looks. Like, ooh, you see that? You see that? That is so sexy. I love that color. Ooh, this is like the perfect shade of white. And it's not too white. It's like a cream white, but it's like perfect for what I'm looking for. So my next color is going to be something more deeper. I'm going to be using the Dance Party, and I'm going to be applying that for a little bit more intensity in the crease of my eye, like right here. Just a little bit more intensity, and I'm going to bring that all the way to the end, like so. That pink is so gorgeous. Look at that. These colors are fire. Yes, fire. But yes, as I was saying, guys, as long as there's boundaries, you know, in that relationship, I'm all for it. And as long as all parties understand, you know, because at the end of the day, you don't want to get married. Because first of all, if you're dating someone, your end goal should be to get married. Especially in this day and age, like who have time to waste, you know what I mean? Like that should be the goal. That should be the goal. And so I know a lot of people say, oh, you know, that's my friend, and you know, a relationship can go down the drain, but a friendship would be there. And that's true. That is true. I'm not gonna knock that. That is true. But at the end of the day, you don't want to get married to that person, you know what I mean? That's not the person that you're planning a family with or a life with. So, you know, give them that, you know, respect their feelings and all that jazz. But yeah. But for this Valentine's, guys, I really want to focus on another thing, something that I feel like I learned a lot about in 2020 is self-love. I know Valentine's is all about, you know, your loved one. So for example, that specific significant other, and you know, obviously showering them with love and all these things. But what are we doing for self-love? What are we doing to love and appreciate ourselves? Like what are we doing, guys? I feel like this Valentine's, I'm focused on self-love. So I am getting dressed up, you know, I'm taking a nice picture. I went out, I got myself a really nice gift just to show appreciation to myself, because I feel like self-love is so important, and people hear that a lot, and they think it may sound cliche, of course, because you always hear self-love, 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 until you get down to the nitty-gritty of it. Like, it's work. Just like it's like work to love someone, it's work to love yourself too, because we're living in a society where people are, you know, it's fashioned or programmed to not make you like yourself or love yourself, you know what I mean? You go on social media, you see all these things, and you're just questioning yourself, like, why don't I have that? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? Why can't I look like that? You know what I mean? And so it's really, really hard to love and appreciate yourself through all the BS that we have to deal with. So I think it definitely takes some effort to do. So I'm gonna challenge you for this Valentine. Do something sweet for yourself. Say some nice words to yourself. Write a poem for yourself, expressing how you feel about yourself. And I feel like it's gonna be hard at first, or it's gonna be weird, but as you keep doing it, trust me, it's gonna become like so normal. I swear. Like, I've been on this self-love journey a few months now, and it's just been it's bod, like it's nice, like I feel good, you know what I mean? Like, so high five to self-love. Foundation, I'm gonna be using my latest favorite. I'm obsessed with this foundation. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do after this, but it's the Maybelline Super Stay up to 24 hours foundation, and this is the shade 330. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just gonna be applying that all over my face. This just feels so good, I swear. It's not heavy, and it covers everything. Like, it covers literally everything. For concealer today, I'll be using the Juvia's Place, and this is in the shade number 16, and I'm gonna be using that for my highlighter. Again, I absolutely love this applicator. It's so beautiful. So you're gonna apply that everywhere you want to highlight or on the high points of your face. going to be doing is setting that concealer. So everywhere that I apply my concealer, I'm going to be setting. And I'm not going to be doing too much baking. I'm going to be contouring my nose at this time, and I'm going to be using my favorite. This is the matte blunt powder. This is absolutely amazing. I use this for my cheekbones contour and also my nose. So you're going to get those nose snatched. Doing my cheek contour. I'm gonna go in with the Milk Makeup Blush, just for a little bit of color. I don't really use blush, but it's Valentine's, so we can make an exception. Do is brush away the excess set-in powder that you applied earlier. I don't want to bake too much. I hate baking too much. And then we're going to be applying our eyeliner. And this one is by e.l.f. This is the darkest black. I'm going to be going in with the Temptress, which is the black under my underlids, just for a little bit of intensity. I hate doing this. I'm gonna go in with this color here, and this is the Living My Best Life, and I'm gonna be applying that right under the dark color, just to intensify and brighten, just to add a little bit of oomph to the under eye. I'm gonna be using the MAC, and this is the Gold Deposit highlighter. I'm just gonna be applying that for a little glow, because you know Valentine's is all about glow. Ooh, glow and love. Today we'll be using the NYX Hot Chocolate Lip Liner, and I'm gonna be pairing that with the Patrick Star Nude from MAC. This is such a really nice lip liner. I feel like it goes with anyone's skin tone, to me. Absolutely love it.